So cold. Let's put on some clothes. It is not my body, but my heart which is cold. It pains me that I can do nothing but await the return of Ilias. Anyway, who are you people? If you interfere with my prayers to Ilias, I shall burn you to ash. Eden, so you're the head angel after all. You've been leading the angels this whole time since heaven fell to the surface, haven't you? Are you the fake Ilias mentioned in the reports? I'll bring you a swift death through impersonating her before me. Impossible. This is... I have long awaited for the arrival of this day. Oh, Ilias, it is you, isn't it? Do you recognize me, Eden? Those other angels around here are one thing, but for this Eden, I could not possibly mistake your identity, Ilias. Eden, I have never thought you more reliable than I do at this very moment. I am honored to receive your praise. This day shall be the most glorious day in my life. However, your appearance is... Ilias, has some sort of misfortune befallen you? It's a rather long story, but... Ilias explained the situation. How heart-wrenching for you to have walked such a path of hardship to arrive here. From here on, this Eden shall devote herself to Ilias. I shall stay by your side until this world's end. Alright. Cecile, you shall go for now. Eden has joined the party. Eden, as I explained earlier, there is a key within Ilias' temple. Release the barrier around the temple. Understood. I shall unseal the temple immediately. This will be somewhat bright, so please shield your eyes. Ha! I've lifted the barrier around Ilias' temple. You may now enter. Thank you very much! However, something I don't fully understand has been eroding the temple. It is most likely the chaos phenomenon you mentioned earlier. So the otherworldly transformation was the erosion of chaos after all. The huge Taurus rift opened in the place where heaven once was. I had been maintaining the barrier ever since the great disaster. It was all I could do. Continually maintaining it for 30 years is a large part of why I've lost so much of my power. It appears you can no longer intergate with heaven to assume your ultimate form, but despite being weakened, having your power is still very reassuring. If you combine your powers with my own, we might just be able to perform the Seraphim Rebirth Ceremony. The Seraph Rebirth Ceremony? Can we truly bring Michaela and Lucifina to this world again? You can bring Mother and Michaela back to life? Luca, it pains me to say this, but I cannot fulfill your wish. I cannot revive the dead exactly as they once were. Lucifina lived out a full life raising her beloved son. That life was invaluable precisely because it can't be brought back. What I will perform is a ceremony that originally created Michaela and Lucifina. As a result, the two will be born in their purest state. Do you understand, Luca? The memories of your mother, Lucifina, belong only to the one that passed away. You know, this is a little strange coming after part 3, where you could revive the goddess Ilias, you could revive the Dark God, and you could specifically revive Lucifina Chan and Michaela Chan back as they were. I feel like this is a little bit bullshit. Admit it, Lucifer. You're scared. I mean, admit it, Ilias. You're just terrified to revive those two as they were. Plus, you probably don't have the power to do so right now. It's a little complicated, but I understand. She'll have the same body as my mother, and won't have her memories. Will the Hall of Creation be the ritual site? It was one of the few buildings spared from destruction during Heaven's collapse. Yes, as I recall, the Hall of Creation was located to the south of Snow Heaven. Before we head to Ilias Temple, we should welcome the two of them as reassuring companions. The two as companions. Is this okay with you, Luca? Mother reborn, huh? I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I'd definitely like to meet her. For now, let's leave this cold place right away. Praying naked in a place like this, are you an idiot, Eden? Ah, Ilias's words echo so warmly in my ears. He's been trained perfectly. The third Seraph. Alright, let's get out of here. Also stop by the... Now then, let's head for the Hall of Creation to perform the ritual that will resurrect the Seraphim. It should be located at the south once we return to Snow Heaven. I'll be flying alongside a Seraphim who looks just like my mother and shares her name. It's a sad feeling, and exciting and mysterious at the same time. Even the Hall of Creation is totally frozen over. It was once a magnificently beautiful place. Nevertheless, the structure for heightening the concentration of holy energy remains. Let us head for the altar at the end of the hall so that we may perform the ritual. Though this would have been difficult for myself alone, if Eden combines her power with mine, you should be able to bring Mikhail and Lucifina forth once more. As expected, this place is filled with angels. The air is dripping with pure bloodlust. What's wrong, Eden? You don't seem very happy. You aren't opposed to reviving those two, are you? No, of course not. By the way, Hero Luca, you said that Lucifina was your mother. Yeah, that's right. Let me ask you a question. Did you love your mother? Of course I did. I see. Now then, let us proceed to the altar. Alright, Eden? Yes, of course. Miss Eden is always devoted to your cause, Ilias. Then let's go. Alright, I don't think there's anything we need to fight here. Anyway. I absolutely love this place. For how short of a stay it is here, I do love it. The slightly haunting music that plays here. Just the whole situation that you're here. Angel Slayer Talisman. Oh, that's nice. I mean, just think about it. Okay, yeah, there's no one here we need to face. Just think about it. Put yourself in Luca's shoes. Your mother that had died is going to be brought back to life. She'll be in a different form. She'll have different memories. But it's still her. It'll look like her. It'll sound like her. It'll have a similar personality. But it's not her. It could be you don't know how you feel about such a situation unless you come face to face with it yourself. Just thinking about how anxious Luca would be in such a situation. How anxious I would be in such a situation. Not sure if I want to ruin the memory of my real mother with this new one. But still want to see her. It's like, be like looking at, going back to an old picture of how she was long ago, before you knew her. It's an interesting mix of feelings. So, I just love when the games like this make me think like that. I personally would take the opportunity, even if she's not the same. Just being similar enough would give me great comfort. Ascension God. And who knows? Maybe every now and then she might have a moment that'll remind him of his old mother, because having a similar personality, she'll react to the same in some situations. Just little reminders. Sometimes that's all you need. We have finally reached the altar. You should be able to perform the ritual here. Even with combining my power with this weekend Eden's, I feel we might be slightly short. Well, we have no choice but to try. This will be my first time witnessing the ritual creation in person. Even though I despise angels, I can't help but feel excited. You really do seem discontent, Eden. I am gracious enough to listen to your opinion. Well, is our flying capability truly insufficient without reviving those two? I worried that they would cause for more anxiety. And if they were to rebel against Ilias as they did before, the Eden cannot help but feel apprehension. What kind of big sister would you be if you couldn't trust your two little sisters? Two little sisters? Michaela and Lucifina will receive new lives here. What would you be if not their big sister? Let's get this underway, Ilias. Use as much of my power as you must. That sure settled things. At last, Mother, Michaela. Then let us begin. Eden, focus your power onto me. At once, receive my power. Ha! Here they come! Here they come! This'll work! By the command of Ilias, goddess of creation, descend upon this world, Seraph Michaela and Seraph Lucifina! Pleased to meet you, Ilias. Michaela-chan has descended. Pleased to meet you, Ilias! I'm Lucifina-chan! Ah! Ah! They come out a tad squishy! It appears my power was insufficient after all. Forgive me, Ilias. Well, it's alright. They aren't quite their former selves, but there's no mistaking they're still powerful angels. Now, twin seraphs, Obey me and conquer at my side. Yes, I shall do my best. Yep, I'll kill a lot! Alright. Let's see, let's get rid of the angels and Newt. Michaela Chan and Lucifina Chan join the party. Nice to meet you. I'm Luca, more or less the leader. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you! But this might actually be for the best. It'd be really confusing if you looked exactly like my mother. You don't have a mommy, Luca? In that case, I'll be your mommy! Thank you. That makes me really happy. Good for you, Luca. It was a pleasure to meet you, Michaela Chan, Lucifina Chan. I'm your big sister, Eden. Nice to meet you, big sister Eden. Nice to meet you, big sister Eden. Ah. Well then, let's resume our adventure. We have matters to attend to. Itty bitty squishy angels. Alright. At last, the time has come for us to enter Ilia's temple. There, we shall find not only the source of the mana distortion, but also the core of this mystery. The temple is located to the southwest of Snow Heaven. First, head west, then move towards the south. I shall accompany you, Ilias. Naturally, this Eden shall always be by Ilias' side. In the name of Ilias, I shall carve open the way. Me too! Me too! I've got a weird feeling about this. Call it a hunch, but it's like something big is waiting for us in there. It's finally time for us to get to the bottom of this. I'm prepared for whatever we'll face. Come on, let's go. Oh, so cold. On some clothes? It is not my body, but my heart which is cold. It pains me that I could do nothing but wait the return of Ilias. Foo-foo-foo, what a delightful angel. We could be good friends. I don't think she would like that very much. Anyway, who are you people? If you interfere with my prayers to Ilias, I shall burn you to ash. We won't get in your way. Pray all you like. We have one request. First, I just want to be sure. But are you the head angel? I am Seraphim Eden, Ilias first and foremost. I've been managing the lost angels since heaven fell to earth. Before I knew it, they began calling me the head angel. There's no mistaking you're a head angel. Then, as for our request, can we get you to release the barrier around Ilias' temple? We have to go to Ilias' temple. Please grant us this request. How disrespectful! You intend to thoughtlessly trample upon the utmost sacred place in the world? Sinners who would defile the land of the goddess, I shall punish you here and now! Hey, wait a minute! Hear us out! This is bad! She's incredibly angry! Now perish! Repent your sins! It's no use talking, she's attacking! We have no choice but to fight! Oh dear, what a fool. Eden appears. Yep, you don't fight her in the Ilias Street, only in the Owl Street. Alright, talk to Eden. Let's see. Could we perhaps silence you? That'd be better than a little bit of ice damage. Condiments Palm. Force Strike, Star Destruction. Hey, can I talk to you for a minute? The tranquil air here soothes my heart. I'll make you pee yourself! Force Strike, Star Destruction, bloom in the dark sky. I shall liberate my body. Body liberation? Oh, great. How can I finish? Work on eating. Well, I don't imagine much will work on her, so just try Sigma Frost. Condiments Palm. Cyclone. I'll blow everything away. Cyclone! The blade which smites evil shall destroy demons. This dancing light is the Demon Slayer dance. Yeah, there Jane looks like, well, you weren't doing much anyway. Tides of emptiness freeze this world of blue in time. Lifeless silence, Sigma Frost. Maybe a melty kiss? Cyclone. The angels of Snow Heaven have outgrown my guidance. They are more capable of leading themselves. Not away from this kiss! I'll blow everything away! Cyclone! Alright, her agility's down, that's good. Tides of emptiness freeze this world of blue and time, lifeless silence, Sigma Frost! Condiments Palm. Actually, since she's slow, it might get a benefit if we use Explosive Fist. Cyclone. If you give me a pizza, I shall dedicate it to Ilias. You have a pizza? Sure. I'll certainly accept it. Let's dedicate this to Ilias. I'll blow everything away. Cyclone! Iron hammer of lightning, show no mercy to demons. Smite evil as your roaring thunder echoes. now. Frost. Oh, Revival's 3, huh? Attack, and you use your Drizzle Leaf on Luca. I invite you to Eden, the Garden of Pleasure. I have earthly delights. I want to savor this feeling. Well, good thing we have Succubus on our team. Giga, Wolf and Lil. Giant's Hammer. Demon Incontinence Palm. Stuff sucking mouth. Well, you'll be sucking from her? I don't know. I'll make it pee yourself. I'll suck you dry with both our mouths. She's not weak to pleasure, huh? Can't take it, huh? Even though I'm in battle. There's the normal. I shall liberate my body. You know, you've done an awful lot of pleasure attacks. Lost in a trance. Alright. Revival on Luca. Guess y'all defend. Purifying light to illuminate the darkness and banish the tainted. There you go. Use them at defeat. Giga comes back to reality. Giant's Hammer. Oh. Swap out Kieran. She should still be slowed, so... Longinus. It's the fake one, not the real one. Don't be upset, even. Drizzle Leaf on Luca. Ah, her agility is back to normal. Immortal Hyrule, grace the flock of evil with your divine presence. Mass heaven! Okay, nice block. Well, there goes Giga. She didn't get to do anything. Only go this far. Kieran ascends. And Lilith and Lilm ascends. Good thing Luca blocked, huh? Indeed, you are quite powerful. That power should be used in a correct way. I shall control it with pleasure. Please be bestowed upon you. Pleasure will be bestowed upon you with my chest, and I will correct you. Ignore her. Okay. Well. Got Chikotsu and then Wata no Orochi. Encouraging dance. Mata head smash. Never once thought to leave the snow continent. Perhaps there will be more peaceful in the outside world. torrent of wide which detests the wicked. Lift the bear's out, protect evil, mass dispel! You don't have anything to dispel. Well, I guess it's a good thing she acted first. Monte gets a bunch of head smashes in. Doing decent damage. Oh! She's stunned! Excellent! That's the case. We're going to use Iron Her Jar to revive some people. Lion souls, breathe once more. Alright, she stood up. Kotsu and Yamato Orochi. Alright. Talk. How about Curse Stance? See if anything works. Snake Punisher. Diligently follow Ilias's teachings every day. Follow them, I do not follow them. Ilias is dead! I follow them. As you should. Nothing. Blade which smites evil shall destroy demons. This dancing light is the Demon Slayer dance. Not bad. Receive the punishment of the serpent's tail with your own body. So much of my power has been lost. Okay. Yamato no Orochi coming in for the clutch there. Jikotsu has reached Giga Fire level 5, full power alert. Jikotsu has reached White Snake Kagura level 5, chest pressure alert. Impossible to think I would lose to mere surface dwellers, as 30 years on the surface truly weakened me this much. Listen to us. We don't want to lay waste to the temple. As I was finding you, I understood. Young hero, you appear the bearer of the blood of an angel. I can assess you must have been a high-ranking angel. But what was your mother's name? Mother's name? It was Lucifina, but... Lucifina? That means... You remembered your duty to serve Ilias, and you're heading to the temple to cleanse your soul? I don't really understand, but say yes. That's right! I want to offer my heartfelt prayers to Ilias. I see, Lucifina's son has made a pilgrimage. Ilias herself would surely be pleased. Very well, I shall now release the barrier around the temple. This will be somewhat bright, so please shield your eyes. Ha! I've lifted the barrier around Ilias' temple. You may now enter. Thank you very much! However, something I don't fully understand has been eroding the temple. Even I have never seen anything like it. It deeply confounds me. Something you don't fully understand? What do you mean? As its true nature is unknown, all I could do was seal it off with a barrier. Maintaining that barrier continually for 30 years is a large part of why I've lost so much of my power. It's most likely an erosion by chaos. If that phenomenon occurred at Ilia's temple on the day of the great disaster, so there's something inside Ilia's temple after all. An answer at the core of the crisis facing this world. Be very careful, son of Lucifina. May Ilias watch over you. Something I don't fully understand. Okay. Alright. That's it for her. Alright. Easy peasy with Alice. Well, not easy, but... Finally in time to enter Ilia's temples there. There we should find not just the cause of the mana distortion, but also the core of this mystery. The temple's location is southwest of Snow Heaven. First head west from the town, then proceed to south. I've got a weird feeling about this. Call it a hunch, but it's like something big is waiting for us in there. It is truly an honor to be able to be present for such an interesting event. It's finally time for us to get to the bottom of this. And prepare for what we'll face. Come on, let's go! Yep. Alice, on the Alice Road, you have absolutely no reason other than treasure to visit this little shrine here. This also seems to be a facility from heaven. But as far as we're concerned, this building is of no importance to us. That said, I suspect there's all sorts of treasure lying around the site. We've got time, why not take a look around? It's nice to hunt for treasure on a whim once in a while. Well, energy is collecting on this altar. We have no way of making real use of it. Just as I suspected, there was no particular need for us to come to this building. Let's leave as soon as we're done collecting treasure. The highest and only member of the Seraphim class of angels. Effectively, Ilias is second in command. She is in charge of all other angels. Completely loyal to Ilias, she will obey any command given, no matter what. Due to her extreme faith, she cannot tolerate anything negative that is said against Ilias. After falling to the surface world, she proceeded to create a barrier around the Ilias temple, which was the main source of the dimensional anomaly. As she prayed to the goddess Ilias, maintaining a barrier which stopped the flow of time for decades had taken a serious toll on her body. Nia's tremendous power, also known as the Garden of Paradise itself, has been lost now. Receive evaluation. Defeated by Eden? Wait, she was in her human form? Just what sort of causality has led her to fight like this? In addition to sword skills, Eden uses light moves. Of course, she also uses powerful holy moves too. Ignore status effects are almost totally worthless. The dark element is her only weakness. Honestly, she's quite an opponent. Now go, brave Luca. But why is Eden